Detective fiction always turns on its revelations, on those moments when information suddenly transforms into cause and effect. No one is better at achieving those revelations than private detective Sherlock Holmes, and these days no one is better at visualizing them than the creators of Sherlock, the intoxicatingly inventive TV show that uses and imagines film editing as a function of its main character's mind.
You said your life turned on one word.
Yes. The name of the person my father wanted to kill.
Today I want to look at how Sherlock gets from point A to point B, from problem to solution, mystery to clarity, in one of the show's most extraordinary visual revelations. It's a sequence that lasts 3 minutes and 42 seconds with a fresh, weird idea in almost every beat. It's a complete joy to watch unfold.
You said your life turned on one word.
Yes. The name of the person my father wanted to kill.
The background is this. The daughter of famous multimillionaire Culverton Smith knows her father wants to kill someone, but doesn't know who it is.
I need to kill someone.
She was told the name once, but under the influence of a drug that wiped her memory. All she knows is that it's one word.
That's the impossible thing, just that right there.
What's impossible?
Names aren't one word, they're always at least two.
The added element here, one that's going to spin this revelation into a whole nother gear, is that Sherlock Holmes is on drugs. He's been shooting cocaine, a reference to the original Conan Doyle stories, and it's accelerating and twisting his mind. In fact, it's a pang of withdrawal from these drugs that puts the entire sequence in motion.
You know what I expected, you...
What am I?
Nicer.
Than who?
Anyone.
Will find me.
In a mystery, a revelation on the part of the detective or the audience only works when it arises from information already known. What's new is the perspective, and that change in perspective is triggered usually by something that doesn't mean to. I mean, this kind of revelation is a cliche by now, but what Sherlock does differently is stage those perspective shifts in its camera work and editing. In that first subsequence, we see Sherlock from every possible angle, even from one that's impossible thanks to his drug-induced state, punctuated by subliminal negative shots of the confession paper that Faith was holding, and a compliment.
You know what I expected, you... Nicer.
Than who?
Anyone.
Sorry,
It's not just that Sherlock recontextualizes old information. The filmmakers take great pains to choreograph a relationship between old and new perspectives that is conversational, like the present and the past are speaking to each other. In this part, for example, Sherlock stalks the location of an old episode, the previous one, but now everything is changed. Instead of seeing the street from a different angle, we see it from a totally different camera lens, adding to that sense of attenuated, drugged-up disorientation. And here, the conversation with the past is even more literal. It's a present shot, past, reverse shot.
There's only one way that I can solve it.
If you've already moved the camera and you've already changed the lens, why not transplant an entire set from earlier in the episode?
I need to kill someone.
Who?
Anyone.
of course.
Anyone.
Don't think anyone else is going to save him because there isn't anyone.
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 Even more impressive than how Sherlock arrives at his revelation is how the hero untangles what that means, in what can only be called a leapfrog scene transition, maybe my favorite of all time. Sherlock awakes from his reverie. It goes like this. Sherlock realizes where he is in the middle of a busy street. A man yells at him. Reverse shot, Sherlock. Reverse shot, that man is now his drug-dealing friend on the street. Reverse shot, Sherlock. Reverse shot, his drug-dealing friend is actually speaking to him from Baker Street. Reverse shot, Sherlock, still outside. Reverse shot, drug dealer telling him that he's actually at Baker Street too. Reverse shot, cue the best location transition ever. Now let's watch that in real time.
What's the matter with you? Even
Shezza,
What are you doing here?
what were you doing in the middle of a bloody street?
You should be at Baker Street.
I am. So are you.
It's hard to imagine a scenario where more could be accomplished with 10 shots. As Sherlock's mind catches up with itself and he grapples with the thought of just how many serial killers might be hiding behind wealth and fame like Culverton Smith, the revelation, the drugs, and the sequence reach their crescendo with the set itself turning on its axis. It's important, I think, to remember that what we've seen here has taken place in the span of only 3 minutes and 42 seconds. I mean, there are full movies with fewer original ideas. There is no CGI in the sequence, no digital fireworks. This is just great filmmaking, just the laws of editing embodied brilliantly as the workings of an extraordinary mind. So, the Nerdwriter crossed 1 million subscribers last week, and that is the biggest professional milestone in my life. In 2017, I want to make a show that lives up to the amount of people who are watching it. I hope when you tell people about the show, you say it's something that you've never seen on YouTube or TV or anywhere. That's the vision I have in my head, and that's what I'm always thinking about when I'm making new episodes. So thank you for watching. Thank you for getting me to this place. I don't take it lightly, like I've said before. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you don't know, Squarespace has beautiful award-winning designer templates for websites, for your business or brand. If you're a musician or you're starting a restaurant or anything, it's a perfect all-in-one platform that has great customer service 24 hours a day. It's got easy domain names. It's flexible. It's just a great service if you want to build a website for your business. And if you start a free trial today using the offer code NERDWRITER, you can get 10% off your first purchase. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see everybody next Wednesday.